Hi everyone, welcome to Networkings. So today we are going to discuss about the roadmap for 2025. Okay, so if you want to become a network engineer, okay, the first course you should start is CCNA. That stands for a Cisco Certified Network Associate. It is a global exam. Okay, and the cost is around $300, which is around 25 to 30,000. But doing a certification is not mandatory, but yes, many companies ask for certification. So CCNA course is the recommendation. And if you are a fresher and if you are making, like, if you do not have any network experience, right? So definitely you should join the live courses where you can ask live doubts with the trainer. Okay, and Networkings offers CCNA live training and directly from the network engineer only. So in CCNA, you learn about networking concepts, routing, switching, IP addressing, some network security fundamentals like how to block a website, how to block the port number. Okay, so OSI model, IP addressing, as I said. Routing also has a lot of things. So what is routing basically? Because router is a device to connect different networks. The entire internet is working with the router, with the help of router, right? So now router communicate with their language, and that is called routing. Okay, and then after CCNA, so like CCNA is like your the first level, and after that within 3 months, I think if you learn very well, you will have good knowledge on CCNA. But don't stop on CCNA. Many candidates, they only learn CCNA and stuck in CCNA for 2 years, 3 years, because CCNA is an like CCNA comes with a network basic. So network basic is a huge concept. Even today, after like 13-14 years, even today itself, if I want to brush up my basics, even today also I will come to know there are so new technologies or so new concepts. So what I'm trying to say in simple words, so network basics, you cannot complete a network basic because it's a very huge domain. So whenever people think, okay, I have to learn TCP IP, I have to learn OSI model, so learn in that way so that you get a job, you get a high salary, because you are not going to write research papers right now. So the goal should be get a job, right? So 3 months, 4 months is maximum for CCNA, because now CCNA is just a basic certification. It has not so much value, okay, because CCNA only I'm talking about. But if you learn CCNP, which is again going to take 4 to 5 months, it comes with 2 exams. Normally learn CCNP N core, which is enterprise core, and CCNP NRC, which is called advanced enterprise advanced routing and services. Means it is a combination of advanced routing, switching, troubleshooting, lot of concepts people usually ask in interviews like HSRP, VRRP, okay, or maybe the wireless concepts, VLAN, inter-VLAN, spanning tree, multi-spanning tree protocol, like Ether channel, LACP, PAGP, lot of protocols. Okay, CCNA normally takes 60 hours of live training, and CCNP Enterprise take almost 120. So if you attend anywhere CCNA, CCNP Enterprise training, make sure they are delivering more than 180 hours of training. That means that company is delivering a good in-depth content. But because I have seen a lot of people, they are delivering batches, but they are just delivering CCNA for 30 hours. They are delivering CCNP Enterprise, complete enterprise for 50-60 hours. No, always make sure, if anybody, whether you are taking live classes from us or from anywhere, make sure the trainer delivers 60 hours of CCNA live training, and self-study hours is yours. And CCNP Enterprise minimum take almost 100 hours, I would say. If anybody is not delivering 100 plus 60, normally 160, 180 hours, that means they are not covering many topics, or maybe they are not teaching you the industry concepts. Because what we believe, from last many years we are in the market, and we have observed there are many training centers, but we never wanted to become a training center. We always work with engineers. our 100% of our trainers are working professionals. So many people don't understand what is the difference between trainer and working professionals. But when you actually crack very good jobs, when you actually go to very top companies, then you will be able to get the difference. But when you learn OSI model, suppose, so you cannot make a difference who is the best teacher. Okay, a normal trainer can also deliver OSI model very good, but engineer can deliver also very good. Okay, but you will see the results after, like, when you clear interviews, because when an engineer delivers training, okay, they try to relate with their industry knowledge. That's why I always believe that anybody who is learning, they should learn from engineers, and that's 100% guarantee you learn directly from engineers, because there are many people in the market today. I don't know where are they working, or if they are the top expert or not. But if anybody is delivering the content, it doesn't mean that he is a top expert. So when simple logic, if you are paying money, why to pay to normal trainers, right? Or it's better to invest in the people what you want to become, right? तो आपको जो बनना है उससे सीखो ना. So because internet revolution came after like Geo 2020, now you have chance directly learn from engineers, right? Whether again you can't make a difference if you are a beginner. आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा. You can't make a difference between trainer and engineer. वो आपको interview जब crack होंगे, once you clear the interview, then only you will come to know what's the difference. So what we recommend, CCNA, CCNP must for everyone. And then firewalls are many: Palo Alto, Fortigate, Checkpoint. So I recommend Fortigate if you are non-IT guy and wanted to learn firewalls. And if you are average guy, suppose you have done CCNA, CCNP, but you are not very confident, but to add in your resume you want to learn, then add Fortigate. But if you are very good, like you feel like you have 70 to 80% knowledge on CCNA, CCNP, you already understand distributor list, prefix list. If you know these concepts, if you know ACL and NAT very well, okay, then I recommend you Palo Alto also, because I'm sure you understand route maps in CCNP. So if you are very good with the route map concept, if you are very good with the policies, like whether it is policy based routing which is in CCNP enterprise, ACL topic, NAT, तो अगर ये 4 टॉपिक आपको बहुत अच्छे से आते हैं, if you know ACL, NAT, prefix list, route maps very good, then you can join Palo Alto directly, because Palo Alto is like Ferrari of firewalls. So you are going to manage how to configure firewalls, because in CCNA, CCNP you learn about complete routing and switching. That's why we always prefer CCNA and CCNP enterprise. So many people, what they do, so they join CCNA and then they try to learn firewall. Okay, so the problem is you are not good in routing, switching. Directly you are thinking to get into firewalls. So in firewall today, nowadays firewall also do routing. Okay, suppose if anybody asks you to configure OSPF on firewall, then maybe you get few challenges because you do not have the full understanding of OSPF. The OSPF, BGP, MPLS, all these concepts covers in CCNP enterprise. So CCNA is like half knowledge, even not half, 30% knowledge of routing, switching. But when it combines with CCNA, CCNP enterprise, it is like almost to have 80 to 90% of routing, switching knowledge. Why I'm not saying 100? Because there are no such courses which gives you all 100% knowledge. That comes with the time when you get into industry. Okay, and after that you get into firewalls, whether I recommend beginners go to Fortigate, and if the people who are little experienced and those who feel like even they are beginner but they are very good with the CCNA, CCNP concept, directly you can join Palo Alto, because Palo Alto is #1 firewall. After that, once you get this, okay, get a job. Once you get a job, if you already working in IT, you are already working as a desktop engineer, I think these 3 courses are enough to get a network job. You do not have to jump to SD-WAN and network automation, but first get a job. But now let's suppose you already have CCNA, CCNP firewall, then what to do next? So in today's era, SD-WAN is very important, because most of the companies are using SD-WAN. Okay, you learn about the architecture like vManage, vEdges, vBond, vSmart, all those, what are these, and how to do zero touch provisioning, how to configure deployment strategies, policies and all. So we always make sure that you should learn firewall before going into SD-WAN. So many people, what they do, they join CCNP to SD-WAN first. So the problem in SD-WAN, what you will face, that nobody is going to teach you IPsec in detail. But when you learn firewalls, you learn IPsec here very well. In CCNP enterprise also, you have little bit understanding of IPsec, but the firewall guys actually focus on those VPN technologies site to site properly. Because in SD-WAN, all your branch offices and head offices connect with the IPsec tunnels. So that's why I recommend join firewalls, and after that SD-WAN you can go for. Okay. And additionally, there is a bonus, like if you want to go, there is a F5 also. F5. Okay, so F5 is also a load balancer. So if you want to just add something in your resume, you can add F5 LTM also. Okay, so that is optional. Okay, but I'm just giving you the minimum courses, CCNA, CCNP, firewall. This is minimum to become a network engineer in 2025. Okay, and then SD-WAN. Once you cover the SD-WAN, then what is the next step? Okay, so what normally people do, like after SD-WAN, they normally go to some other technologies like CCNP security, CCNP data center. That is also a good plan. If you really want to further advance your skills, you are getting a job, so you can join CCNP security after that, and after that, or you can take any of the batch like CCNP security or CCNP. So what will happen in CCNP security, you will learn about very important concepts like email security appliance, web security appliance, ASA, FTD, okay, web application firewall. So a lot of technologies of complete Cisco security, which is very important. One is Cisco ISE, Identity Service Engine. So you learn all these skills in the CCNP security. So after SD-WAN, or even after firewall, you can go for this also. Okay, but when you learn a firewall, you already get some knowledge on security, and many companies who are not using Cisco security, then like you can ignore that, you just learn firewall, and after learning SD-WAN, you can join the data center, because a lot of jobs of Cisco Nexus switches, ACI, okay, and VXLAN concept. Okay, so this is how you can add after SD-WAN. If you do not want to get into network automation, you feel like coding is not cup of my tea, right? So SD-WAN के बाद भी बहुत technology, CCNP security, data center आप करके package बढ़ा सकते हो. Okay, so once you are already on 15-20 lakh salary, then you can get into network automation. But if you are already on 7 lakhs, suppose, or maybe 7, 8, 10 lakhs, I recommend them to keep learning their CCNP, data center, SD-WAN, firewall. तो जब तक आपका 15 लाख का पैकेज नहीं हो जाता, till the time you do not get 15 lakhs minimum, I think then it's better to keep learning the first 4 steps again and again and get the 15 CTC minimum, and then after that you start the network automation. Okay, so but yes, if you are very good, if you feel like you are almost 80% in CCNA, CCNP, firewall and SD-WAN, and maybe you are good with data center, but still your package is not increasing. Okay, I'm sure you have to work on your resume, because these skills what are highlighted today, they can help you to even not go to 15 lakhs, even you can go to 20 to 25 lakhs per annum in 2025 or within next upcoming years. Okay, so it is not mandatory to go to network automation still till in 2025 also. But yes, if you already getting good salary 15 lakhs, but still you want to jump onto very high CTC. So network automation is like nitrogen. Like when we play games, right? You turn on the nitrogen in your cars or bikes just to get very fast, right? So network automation is the key to upgrade your package. It's like a new vertical for you, because you worked in networks Okay, and this is not for freshers. I do not recommend freshers to get into network automation if they have very good coding experience, but I have never seen any fresher job in network automation. I do not recommend freshers. So if you get 1 year 2 year experience with CCNA, CCNP, firewall, and after 1 year 2 years SD-WAN, then after 1 year 2 year, I told you very simply, get 15 lakhs first, then get into network automation. And once you complete the network automation, boss, okay, and all these live batches are available at Networkings. That's your choice. We have 1 year complete program. You can attend unlimited batches of these technologies, because normally what problem we have seen, that when a student learns CCNP enterprise, suppose they want to revise the content, okay, but they do not want to pay again, right? So we have live access pass. Okay, so you can consult Networkings, link in the description. So you can contact them that I want to join unlimited live batches. So unlimited live batches means you can join CCNA 5 times, CCNP multiple times, firewall. So because within 1 year, you will be able to complete the first 4-5 levels, and that is enough to get 15 to 20 lakh salary. Okay, but as a beginner, if you are a fresher, so you cannot, obviously you will not get 15 lakhs. हो सकता है 4-5 लाख का पैकेज लग जाए, अगर ज्यादा पढ़ लोगे तो 6 भी लग सकता है. Okay, if you are a fresher, you may go to maximum 5 to 6 lakhs. Okay, whether you do any courses, but CCNA, only CCNA is not going to help you in 2025, because it has very basic concept. You will not able to clear a lot of interviews. Okay, so minimum CCNA, CCNP is recommended, but nowadays I have seen 70 to 80% companies are asking firewall. So minimum to minimum, if you want to become a network engineer, the first 3 levels, 1 CCNA, CCNP, enterprise, and third firewall. Any firewall, like I suggest Fortigate for beginners, and Palo Alto, those who are very good in CCNA, CCNP. SD-WAN, again for the people who get 2 to 3 year experience into network engineer. तो अगर आपको network engineer के 2-3 साल experience है, या 1 साल 1.5 साल भी हो गया है, if you get 1 year 1.5 years, still you can learn SD-WAN. But if you do not have networking 2 years 3 years experience, or you have not touched the 15 lakh CTC, so don't start network automation. It's better to learn CCNP security, CCNP data center, all these technologies. Okay, and after that, now some people, they are already in the industry. They have done CCNA, CCNP. They have done firewalls maybe 2 years back, but still they are not able to clear interviews, and they do not have time to attend live batches. So we recently launched our OTT platform. So CCNA videos again 60 hours, CCNP again 100 hours. Because I told you live batch also we teach almost 60 hours of CCNA, okay, 100 hours of CCNP enterprise. Firewalls are also like 40 to 50 hours. Okay, SD-WAN is also like similar, around 40 hours, 35 to 40 hours with complete lab access. Network automation has almost like 100 hours of content. तो ये जो दिख रहा है ना आपको, ठीक है, तो CCNA 60, 100, 40, 200 almost, SD-WAN and network automation 300. So ये content जो दिख रहा है आपको, सोचो, so this all content you can cover in 350 hours of live training, but multiply by 2, that is 700 hours. Okay, so because 300 hours of live training, and you have to self study and revise 300 plus also. So total approx 700 घंटे मुझे पढ़ना है 1 साल में. So now imagine 600, even let's say the minimum 600, but on a because you will revise multiple things. So daily, if you want to become a network engineer with very top salaries, okay, so even if you are starting today, so minimum CCNA 60, 100 hour of CCNP and 200 hours. So normally 200 hours into 200 hours प्लस 200 आवर 400 आवर्स, और साल में कितने दिन है 365, और तुम पढ़ोगे ज्यादा से ज्यादा शायद 200 दिन. ओके, इफ यू आर लर्निंग 200 डेज इन अ ईयर, सपोज 3 days a week, ओके, सो स्टिल यू हैव टू लर्न 2 hours a day. तो अगर सिर्फ आपका प्लान है, इफ योर गोल इज टू जस्ट NA, CCNP and firewall, still you have to learn 2 hours a day 3 times in a week. सो सिंपल है कि मुझे यहां तक पढ़ने के लिए 200 घंटे तो लाइव बैच लगाने हैं, है ना, 200 आवर्स ऑफ लाइव बैचेस एंड 200 आवर ऑफ सेल्फ स्टडी. लेट मी राइट डाउन हियर आवर्स सो दैट यू गेट मोर क्लैरिटी कि कितना टाइम मुझे पढ़ना चाहिए, क्योंकि ऐसे तो कोई एंड ही नहीं है ना कि ऐसे तो पूरी जिंदगी पढ़ते रह जाओगे. ठीक है. सो 60 आवर्स ऑफ CCNA plus 60 hours of self study. 120 hours are enough. Okay. And after that 100 hours of live training and 100 hours of self study. So total 200 घंटा CCNP बहुत ज्यादा है already. I'm not saying this is the minimum limit, maximum limit. ये minimum limit बोल रहा हूँ. Okay, so 60 is good number, 100 is good number. Okay, and then firewall is like 40 hours, 40 to 50 hours, 40 hours of live training, 60 hours of self learning, because you have to go deep dive into packet analysis, IPsec, VPN and all. So अब आप यहाँ पे देख लो कि मुझे 2025 में कितना पढ़ना है. Okay, तो डे फिक्स करो, make your schedule that I am going to learn 3 times this thing or 4 times in a day or something like that, 4 times in a week, sorry. Okay, so again the whole, you can become like very top level engineer within 1 year if you daily study for 2 hours. Okay, maybe 2 hours of live class one day, or maybe you join the weekend live batches and 5 days Monday to Friday, just one hour you can learn also. So that's your choice, but normally 90% of our students, they join CCNA on weekdays, CCNP and firewalls on weekends, so that they focus on their job, they focus on their family. Simple as that. Okay, so all these courses are available. So now if you have already done all these courses, so comment below if you want to know that I have already done SD-WAN, firewalls, or data center. I'm going to create a new video where I'm going to discuss the roadmap for cloud security. Okay, so the title was Roadmap for Network Engineer in 2025. Okay, so these are the most popular courses. We have a lot of other technologies. Zscaler is there, Juniper is there, but I think this is minimum. Okay, and rest you guys can explore our platform, which is ott.nwkings, where you will get not videos, you will get our live class recordings. So the benefit of live class recordings, that you do not have to just like watch videos like PPT videos. They are full-fledged live class recordings, and that too in the half of the cost. Because if anybody do not have like they do not want to spend so much in the live training, they can join our OTT platform for almost 50%, 60% of the fee what we take in the live batches. Okay, but because in live batches we are bringing the top level experts from the market, and they are not on our salary. They take very good fee for every batch. Okay, so that's why the live batches are obviously little costly than the OTT platform, because in live batch you ask live doubts with the trainer, and also you get the lab access. So what are the benefits? First of all, interactive learning means you will be able to interact with the trainers. And the second most important thing is that you are going to learn from the expert trainers, 100% guarantee. You are going to learn from the top level engineers. Practice labs, because you get almost 1 year lab access if you join our combo CCNA, CCNP, Palo Alto or Fortigate firewall. Okay, so this offer is valid for this month. If you join our master program, that is CCNA, CCNP firewall, you get 1 year lab access. Okay, and then we have lot of like where we upload our video, because if you miss any class, you will be going to get the recording of the class, and you will be able to interact with the trainer, you will be able to interact with the people who are in your group, and there are some platform where you can ask doubts also. But normally, if anybody feels like you have a lot of doubts, join live training. And if anybody already done courses with networkings, okay, so they can join our OTT platform. those who believe they want to learn self-study. Okay, but again, I'm saying this is not videos, this is live class recording. There is a huge difference between live class recordings and videos, what we see on any other platform. So thank you all the best for 2025. I think I have made this video very soon, even we are not in 2025, but if you're watching me in 2025, happy new year. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.